What up, gamers? Spencer here, and welcome back to Wuthering Waves. So, yeah, I did try my best to fix the screen tearing that we saw in the previous video because I got myself a new computer from the previous video, and I got new settings to come with that, and there seems to be some screen tearing, and yeah, I tried my best to fix it. Not sure if I did or not. I made some changes to the NVIDIA control panel because I think it has to deal with the frame rate, like just not matching with like the refresh rate with like OBS and stuff. Yeah, pretty much it's like VSync but for my recording software, and I need to get that fixed. Not sure if I did right now, and I guess we'll find out because it's kind of hard to test it out when you're stuck in this cutscene. So here we go. We're having Fensirico questioning Rover here, the real Fensirico, on why we're raising a blade against, I guess, myself. Fensirico
teeters on the edge of collapse. Now, more than ever, we must uphold the tenets of unity and salvation. The path to deliverance lies within the civilization capsule. Entrust it to me. By the authority bestowed upon me, I will open the gates to the divine paradise.
No, yeah, the screen tearing's still there. I'll make sure to, do some testing on my own time and try to get that fixed in the next video. You shouldn't be here, Fenrico. I never told you about the civilization capsule. They might not know, but I do. You're the Harbinger.
Unless you're not Fenrico at all. You. Who are you? What do you want?
Are you the tyrant?
Bloodshed cannot be avoided. Blood must pay for blood. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. My goal is pure, singular. All I've done so Rinascita survives the divine reckoning and rises as a land free from sorrow. No understanding is needed, only faith. When all hope seems lost, we are the beginning and the end. The absolution and the grace. Hand over the civilization capsule.
Let's go. Zani, all she needs to do is just flex her muscles.
Capsule is your goal after all.
Oh, she's still breathing well.
Death is the fruit of transgression. To resist it is to defy the will of the divinity.
You and your divinity cannot end me. And these dark tide shams. Today, you face your reckoning.
I am the enlightened one, anointed by the divinity and crowned by fate itself.
Ah, so you're the core of these abominations. Took long enough to hunt you down. Still pretending that mask isn't cracked.
Look at that heel.
Mocked by fate, whispering poison, a demon reviled by all. You wield the Dark Tide's power, yet you dare judge me?
It's too bad I'm not the one judging.
That's so cool, man. A
If the
sawed-off
Dark Tide's
shotgun.
power isn't enough to convince, how about we try this?
Oh.
The envoys declare the guilt, but Imperator is the only true judge. By the light of Imperator, repent!
Repent. Just like reminded me of like Penny and
The
Stocking.
light of Genesis.
Oh jeez. That is
Looks like the judgment is clear.
a cool view.
These hollow existences don't need your mercy. Protect the civilization capsule. That's what they're really after.
Yeah, this is really cool, man. I like the whole tight spawn thing going on.
Disguise themselves as humans.
Oh, we're Zani right now.
I've never
Or
heard
not
of
Zani,
anyone possessing
Spectro.
such ability.
But we do have Zani in the team.
Fangs are dead now.
I kind of forgot how to play these guys.
Let's end them all.
The one mimicking the Primus is the heart. Take it down, and the rest will collapse with it.
Okay.
Stalling in more of them. We'll need to clear the rubble while waiting for our shot.
That which cometh from the sea shall walk upon the land. It shall work great wonders and mark the flesh of its faithful.
Did I miss the jumps with Carlotta
Ears to hear.
when I played as her? There we go. The Super Saiyan mode of Zani. It's so cool to play these characters like one last time.
What a waste of time.
Swift and resolute.
And now we got Spectral Rover. I assume it's because of Zani.
My compliment. Victory favors me.
Oh, that was just a minion. Are we gonna fight the big guy?
Ovidius, you have received
Hey.
the blessing of my master. Serve your true divinity.
Shall never back down!
Damn, look at Ovidius, man.
Rover, now!
Oh, did we get all sucked into that? It's such a cool loading screen. As always.
Another dimension within the civilization capsule. But why does it open up?
Permissions detected.
Imperator.
Lifting imposed restrictions.
It sounds like we're in a program right now. Is this the data by the Sentinel? Is that Cardathea? Who's that?
First instance initiated. All probabilistic futures now revealed.
Wow. Isn't this like the Tethys system?
Outcome verified. Blueprint compiled. Advancing to phase 2.
Yeah, it feels like the Tethys system in a way.
Commencing simulation. Attempting civilization fit. Renacita.
Touch.
Arbiter. This moment was always foreseen. Now, it comes to pass.
Imperator. Is that really you?
Arbiter, I grieve to say, I am but a message, set to activate in response to the presence of an initiator.
Yeah, so we're inside that thing, right? Because, like, the data inside supposed to be like these Sentinels, I guess data inside.
Time in this place flows near still. A moment remains for us to speak. When I merged with Leviathan, it seized a fragment of my mind, and with it, a trace of my power to separate. I knew not the fullness of its design. As a safeguard, I split elements of my core data into this space. The civilization capsule. It records the origin and birth of the Renacetan civilization, preserving their most ancient memories. Once, we drafted the first blueprint for these seaborn kin. Now, I have entombed it here.
The blueprints means fate.
daughter. Heed me now. Let me unveil Rinasita's beginnings.
Oh snap! This sounds really cool. Okay, origin story of Rinasita.
In the beginning, life rose and fell with the tide.
Dragged downward slowly. I'm just like, I don't want to go like
The displaced
too fast.
and wandering did follow my guidance. They journeyed unto the archipelago.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember this, right? That was the story, right? Like they just found the island. Like they mentioned this at the very beginning, right? Of 2.0 or something like that. Talk about like the origins of Raguna.
There, I did leave knowledge and technology, that they might walk the path to freedom.
Yeah, I think I remember this stuff.
Your light blesses
Oh,
us.
that's cool. Slowly building up Raguna City.
To build our republic. Unity became the bedrock of civilization. But Leviathan seized upon mankind's longing for unity to manifest civilization's shadow.
Oh wow. Is that really the Leviathan? You know what's funny? I thought at first, like, I guess when I first played through 2.0, I thought Cetus the Tidebreaker was the Leviathan. But no, he was like his own thing. You just saw him like go away after the whole Phoebe Island thing. So is that the Leviathan? Just like group of fish? A school of fish? And jellyfish?
It spoke
Oh no, it
my name.
it changed.
Forged hollow grace, feeding on stagnant, obedient minds.
Press RT.
Are blessed by the sea.
So is this the Dark Tide Whispers now? From the Thenodian?
By you, we are unified. By
Yeah, I think
you,
so.
We are born. From the sea we came.
Jeez, he just
and
jumped
through
off the cliff.
sea we shall return.
From the founding of civilization, it had invaded their spirit and beliefs. I rose against it, only to unleash the dark tide. It scarred Rinasita beyond measure. I began to question all I had done.
Swipe down slowly along the path.
The Threnodian did steal Rinasita's fate. And I too once guided Rinasita's course.
We're seeing like the Imperator, like, I guess, purifying the Dark Tide stuff.
In truth, we were no different.
So is this where, like, you know, the Thenodian threat was like already dealt with? Like they said before?
We both sought to mold civilization after our own will. Those who truly walked the land were never granted the right to choose.
Hold. We.
Civilizations abound with Thenodians. No eternal solution doth exist. Have I the right to choose their fate? The shaping of a civilization must belong to its people.
Okay. RT? What's going on here? Oh.
Only the
Oh my
people
gosh.
can decide where their future must lead. What followed, thou already knowest. I allowed the Threnodium to exist. I chose coexistence, using myself to shackle it. I partook of its blight, that I might comprehend it. Once, I did seek thy counsel. Thou granted me the freedom to choose.
You know, that is so interesting. I feel like that's been somewhat I guess, a reoccurring theme. I guess first it began, I don't know if it began with Yuno. Kind of forgot, like, where it first began. It's just my recent memories, like, of Yuno with the whole, her fate and stuff. And then us changing it. And then now we're getting it again with, like, I think in the previous video we heard about, like, does fate control man or man control fate? And now we're kind of, like, getting that discussion here again. Of, like, controlling fate or fate controlling us. Of course, with Rover, like, Rover can control all fates. I would do the same thing again. You've done more than enough. Let me handle the rest.
I just have one question. Why did the civilization capsule need the Threnodian's power to open?
When Leviathan and I were one, I split a sliver of its frequency. A memory. That memory I sealed here. The capsule was ever meant for thy hands. My design was that it should open only in the presence of thou and the Resonator, bearing both my power and that of Leviathan.
So it only opens the presence of, I'm not the best when it comes to, like, the Shakespearean stuff. I'm guessing thou means me. And then the Resonator bearing both my power and that of Leviathan, which I'm guessing is Cardathea.
What if that Resonator became the Threnodian's puppet?
If that came to pass, then Renacita hath already fallen, and the truth within this capsule would cease to matter. But if she standeth with humanity, then this truth is hers to know, and thine.
I don't know if, like, Rover was talking about Galbrenna, because, her powers are, like, dark tide stuff. So I don't know if she meant, like, because of that, she's, like, the puppet to the Threnodian. At the same time, though, Cardathea also had that story too, so I'm assuming it's Cardathea that she's talking about.
Leviathan was born from the dark side of mankind's longing for unity. Their fear of the sea shaped its likeness as a great sea creature. Even at civilization's dawn, it had already tainted mankind's hearts. A primeval shadow lurking within the soul. The opening of the capsule shall stir the Renacetan's oldest memories. Leviathan shall seek, through the blueprint we created, to lay claim to Renacita's fate anew. If the Renacitans wouldst walk a path free of divinity, they must face their past and the most primeval fear. They must overcome the shadow born of civilization. Arbiter, the hour of farewell hath come. Go now, gather every last hope. If all unfoldeth as it should, Renacita shall be free of divinity henceforth.
So, like, when they say free of divinity, I'm guessing that means the free of, like, faith in general.
When the shadows of
Because
the
Raguna's
soul
big
by
is
the
big
blast
into that.
dispelled, Renacita shall welcome true dawn, and humanity shall have a future beyond any I could foresee.
The true faithful believed in Imperator. So too did Imperator believe in humanity.
I'll keep it sheathed.
You killed the Blessed Maiden before my eyes. Raguna's disasters are tied to your actions. Now tell me what I need to know.
If I told you I acted to save Cartethia, would you believe me?
No, but I am open to hearing some reasoning.
This place is protected by Imperator. For now, Leviathan can't hear us.
Hmm.
This is for you.
What is that?
Righteous One,
Oh.
trust her. And trust me. Everything we've done is to defeat Leviathan.
That is her frequency.
I need you to accept this. Cartethia is dead, but she may still return. For that to happen, we need to kill Leviathan.
I mean, if Cartethia trusts you, then I'll trust you. If that really is her frequency, I'll trust you.
Kill Leviathan? Didn't she absorb it when they merged?
Now, Leviathan is on the verge of rebirth. It stole some of the Sentinel's power. During your battle with the Blessed Maiden, it split off a trace of its frequency and hid it in a gem. I'm sure you've seen it. That gem ended up in the Fraxidus' hands.
Yeah, Cristoforo got
Their
it.
whole play in Rinasita. Use it to bring back Leviathan.
So now we're gonna go after the Fraxidus. It's always that group of lunatics. Of course. I didn't think Leviathan would be that insidious.
So the Fraxidus has been incubating the Threnodian. How long has this been going on?
Perhaps longer than we can imagine. Even your clash with Cartethia may have been scripted. A setup to give Leviathan a shot at slipping the Sentinel.
You know about that? Just who are you, Discord Slayer? I can't imagine Cartethia keeping something that important from me.
Think of me as what I am. An Avenger hunting Leviathan. As for the rest, the next Harbinger of the Dark Tide has surfaced. Until we can find him or her, we keep this quiet to avoid the worst case scenario. Our first priority is to find them. If we don't, the Dark Tide can overwhelm Raguna again at any moment.
You're saying this Harbinger is behind all the Dark Tide creations we're seeing?
Not all. The Harbinger resonates with Rinasita's darkest emotions. Those emotions act as anchors, pulling horror into form and speeding the tide spawn. If the emotion is strong enough and the Harbinger is near, those things evolve. They feed off the Harbinger's thoughts and memories to become more real. Some even start to look human.
It is interesting, like this, just all the theming and stuff. Like this whole like hope versus despair. Like it was pretty much like teased at the very beginning with Rocha and Brant.
You've noticed it. The tide spawn in Raguna
It's like all
are
that
starting to
despair
mimic
is
us.
like evolving
Which
and getting
means-
worse. And as long as that's there, it's always gonna win. The Harbinger is in Raguna. We may be close to the Harbinger.
Exactly. I've always hunted the Dark Tide's creations. Each one shares slivers of thought and memory. I kill them, and I take what they know. They've been watching you. They want the civilization capsule. So, I followed you. Tracked your movements. Figured if I stayed close, sooner or later I'd find the Tide Spawn's core. Maybe even the Harbinger. The capsule only unlocks with both the Sentinel and Trinodian's power. And it opened the moment you and that gladiator touched it. So...
Yeah, I just realized we did open it.
You think it's Avidius,
Yeah.
but you carry the Dark Tide's power too.
So that means... So yeah, I'm trying to figure out like who has who. The Sentinel and Trinodian. At first I thought maybe Rover has the Sentinel stuff. And then Avidius has the Trinodian. But then Brenda also has, you know, because of her Dark Tide stuff, I'm guessing she's Trinodian. Maybe. Well, no. It was really just us, like just Rover and Avidius, right? We're the one that caused that thing to open up, like earlier. And then Galbrina was like kind of like caught in the middle, right? Into that portal.
Caution is a virtue in a hunter. You're right. The Dark Tide is in me. But Leviathan stopped counting me among the living a long time ago.
Okay. Like, that's pretty cool, but like... Yeah, I also thought about like her being the Trinodian and then the Avidius being the Sentinel. Like in terms of like, you know, the... What they said, like what's required to open up.
And this power, it's mine. Who I turn it against is my choice.
So where's Avidius?
You're welcome to try and stop me. But me? I'm not stopping this hunt anytime soon. When calamity strikes, I trust you'll know exactly where to point your blade.
I'll trust you for now, but more importantly, I do trust Cardathia's judgment. Oh, snap.
Good. Then hunt with me. Until we give Leviathan a death worth talking about.
Alright, more
Loud,
hunting.
Messy, unforgettable. The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over. Leviathan's power is spreading and this space is about to collapse. We need to find a way out.
Alright.
These things. They're
It's
all
a very pretty
transformed.
place.
The civilization capsule was tainted by the Dark Tide. That's how
Really
I
love
got
the
in.
environment.
Followed the corruption straight through.
So you can enter the
Oh wait,
dark.
can we play as her? I just realized that
No
now.
wonder we couldn't
We
find
can.
you.
Heck yeah, here we go.
But the frequencies there are chaotic.
Oh snap.
I locked onto yours and followed it to the storm.
I don't know how to play her, but I'm just gonna play her.
Access to core data. But Avidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex. Hard to say what
she left.
landed. We need to move fast to find him. The exit is at the end of this wind trail. Stay on it.
Oh, the music. Oh my gosh, meteor. What the heck? Do we move? Are we supposed to move around? I don't know, we're just going straight to the portal. Is it shrinking? Am I supposed to boost?
Collapse is accelerating. Our way out is closing fast.
It is closing fast.
Faster. We're almost there.
LBY. Oh, we're using the grapple to shoot in there? Okay. Are we back at the vault? We are. Yeah, there's our robots. The Montelli Echoes. Look at this cutscene, man. I think they're just using their actual attack animations for this. Oh, and we're back.
Rover. Good. Looks like you haven't run into too much trouble.
How long was I gone? What happened when I was gone?
It hasn't been long since you disappeared into the rift. Once that thing masquerading as Fenrico was slain, the other Tidespawn didn't last.
That was the last one. With the family's private Echo Arsenal backing us up, we held the line just fine.
And that's the forecast echo there, right? I see Galbrena doing something with a puddle. What's going on
Surely
there?
you didn't think we'd fall apart without you? We Raganesi are made of sterner stuff than that. We handled those creatures just fine.
This Phalian Beringo. When the core was destroyed, the other Tidespawn lost their form. For now, the vault is secure. At least, until the next wave spawns. I'd set up order terminals around the perimeter, though. They'll detect humanoid mimics and prevent new Tidespawn from forming here.
Might I ask?
She's an ally for now. You can trust her.
Where's that gladiator from Septimont?
Seravidius made it out of the rift before you.
He's out.
But he didn't look great. Kept muttering about needing to stop the crisis. Then off he went, like a man on fire.
We need to track him down. That one really knows how to pick his moments.
Give me your hand. I left a mark on Avidius during our fight earlier. With Baelor's power, I can tap into his sight. We'll find his trail.
That's pretty cool.
I must move quickly. Silence, you maddening whispers! No. I'll be damned before I accept a fate like that.
I think he's also being affected by the
There must be something
The Dark
left
Tide
I
stuff.
can still do. I won't let the same tragedy happen twice.
He's headed for Thessalio Fells.
We've lost contact with Cantarella. The beacon on her end appears to have been destroyed.
That's scary.
Dark clouds are gathering over Thessalio Fells. Something is definitely wrong.
The two of us will go reinforce her. You stay and protect the civilians here.
Very well, we'll hold the line. Zani, call in the family's transport echoes. We'll assist Rover where we can.
Don't complicate things. Put those echoes towards supply runs instead. Stay close. We're taking the sky route.
I just realized she can fly, right? We saw her like fly in that live stream. And us too, right? Our Havoc wing. Havoc Rover. Away. Man, I wish we can use that. We just go back to the glider.
To form a wind trail. Is that your resonance ability?
One of them. I have the tacit discord harpia within me.
Not an
Half
echo,
bird woman.
but a tacit discord itself? So, you can absorb them directly?
Bubbles.
You can say that. Valor is one of many.
One of many. Now I'm really curious about you and your abilities.
If we live through this, maybe I'll tell you. But right now...
We need to find the Harbinger. Do you know how we can identify them?
First things first, they'll be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But the signs aren't always so visible. We'll have to look for associated side effects, and prepare for what they might bring. We've entered Thessalio Fells. I can already sense the Tidespawn up ahead.
It is interesting we're back in Raguna. Because, you know, I felt like we would maybe begin back at Septimon's.
That's a Phasalia member. We need to help him.
I wonder when Septimon will come into play. A Phasalia member.
Leave it to me.
Ah, it's Rover. Pick the sentinel.
There we go, let's play as her.
Dark tide creation swarm.
Oh my gosh, I'm just holding down a charge button here now.
We're overrun before we can.
Move aside. We'll clean up.
Oh my god. Dude, this could go on forever. I'm just holding down a charge button right now. Like the charge attack button. How do you activate that attack over here on that? Is that it? I think that was it.
The flames are raw. Thank you. Lady Cantarella is still on the front lines fighting. Would you please help to reinforce her position?
Yeah, try to look at the gameplay too, like on the preview for the recording. I still see the screen tearing. But you know, at the very least, like, hopefully it's not like that bad though.
It's too late, my lady. My mind can't be fixed. Save your
Wow, look at
potions
that.
for those who still have hope. I only beg. Don't let me die a monster. Don't let me become Leviathan's puppet. I see it. The end times. Paradise. Descending at last.
Rover. She is. Why are you with her?
She's good for now. She's okay. Trust me, I'll explain later. Let's handle the crisis first, and I'll explain later.
The Phasalia bloodline's ties with Leviathan run too deep. Their ancient fears were the first to be awakened. This is the true horror of the evolved Dark Tide. It feeds on human despair, warping that frequency to form Tidespawn. Your family's antidote can still cure those lightly infected. But for those whose corruption runs deep, like him, their frequencies cannot be reversed.
Oh well. And that's Gilberto, right? Was that the guy we were following back at the beginning? I kind of forgot. There was a guy that we were following back at the beginning. I remember that one guy just saying his name like Gilberto.
All we can offer
I forgot that guy's
is the
name, like
dignity of
Alessio.
dying as a human.
I don't know why I remember him saying Gilberto a lot. If I can say it right.
My lady, don't let me burden those who still have hope.
Matriarch of Phasalia, I understand the cruelty of such a choice. If you cannot strike the final blow, allow me.
Phasalia blood must be ended by Phasalia hands.
Yeah, Cantarella is so interesting in this whole story. I've never really seen her like so,
Thank you.
like I said,
May
so like sad or
glory
worried.
Return to the Phasalians.
Gilberto, Cantarella. It's just very different for Cantarella
The
seeing her
dead
like this.
Rest. The living march forward. The Phasalia will never forget its fallen sons and daughters. Cartathea remains secure in the Phasalia estate. but the divinity's statue began whispering in our minds. Then came the Tidespawn soon after. It was Leviathan's voice. Something has awakened it.
It's very likely, Avidius. Right now, everything is riding on us finding him.
That Septimontian gladiator. Our scouts saw him advancing into the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Lady Cantarella!
Phoebe.
Rover! Reinforcements have arrived! Thessalio Fells. It's already... Attention! Deploy all acolytes to set up temporary resonance beacons. Scattering
Wow, look
the
at
line
her.
of Genesis will hold back the Tidespawn.
When did she become like a commander? What the heck? Like, you know, just recently, like a few weeks ago, I watched her Resonator showcase, and the way they treat her is like a novice or something, like a follower, but now she's like a leader. Wow.
Acolyte Phoebe, a cluster of Tidespawn is marching towards the depths of Thessalio Fells.
Rover, Avidius is our mission.
I'll use my forte to diffuse the family's antidote. It should help to mitigate the Dark Tide's influence.
We'll triage the wounded and fortify this position. The Order's acolytes will clear a path for you. Please, you have to stop this.
Whether the Sentinel comes or not, we are their will made flesh. We protect Rinasita.
O light of Genesis, shield us. As we were at the dawn, so we stand today as the Sentinel soldiers.
So wait, are they just like Pokemon
The
trainers?
Order's acolytes are holding off the other Tidespawn. This is our chance to go straight for the source.
Oh wow. Oh, that is so cool. It's a whole battlefield. Man, it's just like with...
Satisfy my hunger.
Oh, there's a voice. It's just like with the Midnight Rangers. You guys remember that? It reminds me of that. It's so cool. Like the NPCs fighting and stuff. Whoa, Avidius. Bro, you look a bit different there with the hair color.
Give me.
Oh man, he went like
That you have
he's
to
going
see me
emo.
like this.
He's going goth. What happened to you, Avidius? Why has Thessalio Falls become like this? Or Fells?
When the civilization capsule opened, I was dragged inside. A black frequency took hold of me, swallowed me whole. I saw Rinasita's beginnings and the memories of so many of its people. I saw him too. Caligula. His face was like mine. He was my past and the future I am meant to inherit.
Wow, okay. So he's like a reincarnation of Caligula? That's kind of funny. He said he saw him, right? That means he saw himself? Like earlier?
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency to force those memories into him.
Okay, so that's... Wait, is it just more fake memories then? You said you become the master of your own destiny. No one gets to decide who you are. Is this fake memories?
Yes. I once said that I would write.
I don't know what's real anymore. Like,
Find my own.
I'm gonna trust Galbrenna. I assume she's saying that, you know, him seeing himself as Caligula is fake.
But after I left that space, I suddenly felt the Tidespawn's movements. They were converging on Thessalia Fells. I still wanted to do something, anything to stop the devastation. But once again, I stepped blindly into the churning river of chaos. The Thessalia's oldest memories awoke ahead of time. Because of me. Countless Tidespawn emerged in my wake. I tried to drive them back, but I overestimated myself and was corrupted by them. My hopes and dreams. All of it was real, so why? Why did it all come to this? From Septimont to Raguna, the blame lies with me. Perhaps this is the fate I could never outrun. Caligula's fate. It's calling to me.
Damn it. His mind is being consumed by Caligula's memories.
This is the role fate wrote for me. Fate decrees I become the Mad King. So why? Why should I reject its crown? I am the one who glimpsed fate itself. And now, I will reveal it to the world. But who can truly know the might of fate? That is why I will become it. I will wear its face. That foolish divine mask no mortal can comprehend. I am the king, bearer of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides. I shall quiet the waters and still the tempest. I shall be crowned in glory with the blood of the old king.
So this is a new enemy, right? Kind of forgot if it was. It reminds me of that one that we fought as Augusta during her story. Yeah, a lot of these enemies kind of look similar. There was that the one with Cantarella's story. Like the final boss for that, with her story quests. It kind of looks like the Thundering Mephis. And then we had the one from Augusta's story. I thought, you know, that one also kind of looked like the Thundering Mephis too.
I can quench their hunger or ignite their fury. I will tear down this wretched, false world and ride the only truth that endures for eternity. Death.
You know, one thing I do a bad job of in this game is like listening to the dialogue as I fight, because Wuthering Waves is a very like highly reactive game. Like you got to be on your A game with the dodges and parries. So it's hard for me to like listen to the dialogue right now. Like I don't know like what he's saying. I think I first noticed this when I was like fighting for Lova, like at the beginning of 2.0. Like she was talking about like some kind of like, I don't know, like a player prophecy thing. I don't know. I do remember that. Like I think she was talking about like different phases or whatever. Whoa. Look at that attack. It's a crazy attack. Dude, it changed the environment too.
Ovidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
I am human, not one of these monsters. This will be my final glory.
Oh.
Ovidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
Fate lies within the dark tide.
I am nothing like you.
How do you plan to resist us?
There must be a way.
Just be like Rover. Rover like never gets affected by these whispers. He's always, I guess, hopeful and positive. Everyone else is so sad. Always in despair with these characters.
That girl. Was she devoured by the tide too? Wait! If you keep going, the dark tide will swallow you completely!
The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates
Is that Angel?
everything. If I can't escape it, then I'll use it.
Is this like her origin story or whatever? Into Galbrina?
It's already
I assume they're the same
flowing
person.
inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss. Fate may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
I knew it.
A memory left behind in the dark tide. She's right. In this war against fate, I still have a move to make.
Look at them getting inspired by Galbrina. Oh, cutscene.
I want it to be a story that gives people hope. By my spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the heart.
Oh
of
my
the
gosh.
evil. I will absorb all of the tide spawning. Kill me and the calamity ends here.
Ovidius!
There's no time! Discord Slayer, I saw your past in the tide. I know what you seek to do. Take my power and finish it. That too is my wish.
I promise I will. Give me all your bitterness. We will make them pay.
Dang, dude.
Pathetic as he was,
Oh,
in his
snap.
final moments, he outran his fate.
Now, why greet our reunion with animosity? Before the tides of fate, we are all but players on a stage.
Are we gonna fight him right now? What's going on?
A truly moving scene. A pitiful, doomed soul struggling to reclaim his fate in the final hour.
Frick, dude. I think I'll save this for next time. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to, you know, try to test things out with that screen tearing when I'm like stopping at the middle of a cutscene, so it might be like this again for the next video. But yeah, next time we'll see what Cristoforo is up to here, man. Yeah, we're back with him. And Avidius is gone. Dang. Yeah, it feels like a good point to stop in this video. Anyway, guys, next time, we'll see what Cristoforo is up to. We'll see about that gem, if we can take that before he can revive the Thermodian for Leviathan here. So yeah, that'll be for now, guys. That's game.
They call me a god.